Before this story begins, pause for just a moment. The world is loud, judgment is fast, and fear often arrives before understanding. Welcome to Lumisette Narratives. This channel is for stories that don't shout, stories where kindness wears rough edges, stories where protection doesn't ask to be seen. If you believe that real strength is gentle, and that kindness sometimes hides behind noise, please subscribe, because these stories are not just told, they are felt. This is a story about protection, about fear, and about a kind of courage that chooses to slow down. The road was almost empty that night. Streetlights hummed softly, casting long shadows that stretched farther than they should have. A child walked alone. His backpack hung too low on his shoulders, shoelaces loose, steps uneven. He wasn't running, but he wasn't relaxed either. Every few seconds, he glanced behind him, not because someone had touched him, not because anyone had spoken, but because the night had teeth, and children feel them more sharply than adults. The child hugged the edge of the sidewalk, counting steps in his head, pretending bravery the way only children can. Then came the sound, low, heavy, growing, a motorcycle engine, the kind that vibrates in your chest before you even see it. The child froze. Every warning he had ever heard came rushing back all at once. Don't talk to strangers. Don't trust loud men. Don't look back. The bike slowed, not stopped, slowed. The rider was big, leather jacket, helmet dark, arms thick with muscle and scars that told stories no one asked for. To the world he looked dangerous. To the child he looked like every fear rolled into one dot. The child walked faster, so did the bike, but not closer, never closer. The biker noticed everything, the shaking shoulders, the uneven breathing, the way the child's steps got smaller. He noticed the fear before it had a name. Years ago, someone had ridden behind him like that. Too close, too fast, too careless. The biker eased the throttle. The engine softened. He kept his distance, not to chase, to follow. Cars passed, lights flickered. Time stretched. The child reached a darker stretch of road. No houses, no shots, just shadows. His hands clenched into fists behind him. The bike slowed even more, almost walking speed. The biker stayed in the lane, never mounting the curb, never revving the engine, never calling out. He didn't wave. He didn't smile. He knew that kindness can scare one. It announces itself too loudly. So he chose silence. A car slowed nearby. The biker moved slightly closer, not to the child, but to the road, positioning himself, blocking, protecting. The car drove on. The child didn't notice, and that was the point. Street by street. The child kept walking. Fear didn't disappear, but it stopped growing. Something felt different. The sound behind him was still, there, steady, calm, not hunting, guarding at the corner near his home. The child stopped. He turned around, slowly. The biker stopped too, still at a distance, helmet on hands, on the handlebars. For a moment, the night held its breath. Then the biker lifted one hand, not a wave, just a small nod. The kind men give when words would make things worse. The child nodded. Back small, quick. He ran the rest of the way. Home the biker waited, watched the door open, watched the light come on, watched the door close. Only then did he turn the bike around. No one clapped. No one thanked him. The child would grow up remembering that one night felt different, safer. The biker rode off with the same noise. the same scars, the same misunderstood face, but inside him was something softer than leather. Because real strength doesn't prove itself, it protects, quietly, patiently, without needing to be trusted. If this story slowed you down, don't scroll away yet. Sit with it, and if you believe that kindness can wear rough clothing, subscribe to Lumisette Narratives. Share this story with someone you know has been judged by how they look, not by what they do. Tell me in the comments, have you ever been protected? Be someone you were taught to fear. Because real strength doesn't scare it. Ride slower, and it makes sure you get home.